because you can leave the shards. It's still very nice.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe they'll go for it. You know, it's a solid hero. It actually has a significantly higher than I expected win rate in this tournament. I think it's around 70% with a fair amount of games. But they go Centaur instead. I'm not sure I like it that much. It's tanky, so I do feel like they have some damage.
Kill all of you. Timber is dying. Well, not just yet. He does lose his life in the end, and on the other side, Bengen loses his life as well. That's gonna be 2 quick kills for NIGMA Galaxy, starting off this best of 5 grand finals with a bang. They take a lot of damage on top. He is farming well so far on the Centaur, but not any longer. Bengen comes back, and he does punish him, though. That just means that the Centaur will be coming back full HP, full mana, and will be able to continue laning in this lane quite nicely. Longer, and he's still there. So he proved the haters wrong. As GH is going to be going for force. He does take a lot of damage, but he's going to be fighting this one until the death. They tried to turn it around. Whirling Death is available. They need another hit for GH. Now onto Miracle. He's losing the damage. Power shot on the mark as he is not getting the kill just yet, and there's the Fade Bolt. Miracle gets taken out. Norman gets himself a double kill, and MOUZ strikes back.
Bro cannot really make a lot of moves. You either take those fights when the supporters rotate for the runes, or you give him stacks. So right now, I think it's actually MOUZ has the upper hand in the types of moves that they can make. In fact, they might not even need moves as Noob.
Got him. And Dark Willow, well, does have the Shadow Realm TP out, telling me it does seem like MOUZ are going to be happier, and with the current state of things, if they get this Elder Titan, which it looks like they will, a couple more hits, and there it is. Supreme gets another one. 5 galvanized stacks already, whilst also getting some pressure onto the tier 1 in the mid lane. And well, it does seem like NIGMA are going to be responding. Armin loses his life, the first epicenter, quite successful, and there's the Stampede. Supreme doesn't have any more mana, and he will be taken out. Stinger to finish him off. That is the response from NIGMA. You wanted to see it. They're here. The Healing Lotus on the Wind Ranger plus the Wind Run. The scan has been used. Miracle. He knows that something is coming his way, but NIGMA Galaxy, they're aware. Let's see if them being aware is going to be changing anything. Blink in from Sumail. Stolen Burrow Strike. Okay, this is the one that we wanted to see from Narman. Force gets out just in time. And Ulnit will create space between his teammates. And the enemy, well, the Stomp does connect. Sumail can get the double Burrow Strike. They need to kill this Rubik, but he will just Burrow Strike away. TP and Centaur coming in. They don't have the Stampede any longer. We'll be tossing him onto the Centaur, but that Haste Rune is really making a difference. Sumail does take a lot of damage from the Storm. Might need to wait a little bit, and they do bring down the Rubik, so that Burrow Strike not going to be doing that much any longer. The Shackle Shot! This time around, the Drinking Buddies doesn't work in their favor, but they still have the Snowball. And Sumail, this time around, went too far. GH caught by the shards, and we talk about Bengen. He's just doing everything right. Omar got betrayed by the creeps in the woods. Why did they net him? But it is gonna be costing him his life, with Supreme getting a double kill, and Force doesn't seem to be done, but he should, because he's way too low to continue the chase.
Damn, dude, Force is a beast in this fight. He's not even that farmed, but the amount of damage he's able to output only overshadowed by the Storm, which, by the way, was fighting for a rune here. Can he actually get the Blade Mare's annoying, but with the Drinking Buddies...
What a dodge. Maybe he can get the kill in the Storm? No. Snowball. Oh, Blink. Burrow Strike. Oh, baby. Nicely done. And he doesn't even give the Stinger to Narman. Bengen is now trying to get away. Sumail, he's everywhere. The speed at which NIGMA is playing, but he cannot get Bengen. Burrow Strike in 2 seconds. He's gonna try to run away. The Third Splitter doesn't really do much, but they do bring down Narman either way, and Sumail will live and leave.
Miracle.
Good positioning. I think he's fine. Oh, they're going for him. Did get the Wind Run off. Water Sponge will connect. There's the Snowball, and with the Stampede, even the Gorgon's Grasp isn't gonna be enough. Bengen, too deep, will lose his life force. Same will happen to him on the other side. NIGMA Galaxy this time around, they are gonna be much cleaner in their movements than MOUZ.
I feel like MOUZ actually likes that. The scaling on their heroes is a bit better.
Does look very much dead. Very nice spell usage. NIGMA, in terms of spells, haven't been missing any of them. It's actually scary how well they're connecting on them. As NIGMA are coming over. They see them clearly. MOUZ are underneath vision, and they're not aware This is something that's gonna cost you a hero at least, and maybe even more. The Stampede forward, stolen hoof stomp by Narman. Not really a spell you want to get, but Miracle is taking a ton of damage. Shards and a block force in. He's still gonna be drinking Buddy to safety. Still, Storm dying a couple of times in a row is a problem.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. I really feel like his item build being different could maybe survive. Obviously, because of the new way you're playing Tusk now, where you don't rush the Blink deck. Speaking of him, he might just be gone here.
Yeah, well, let's see. Sumail might be in trouble. There's a Spirit Vessel that Narman just bought. Shackle Shot will keep the Medusa away, but there's other people that you have to be afraid of. They went to the buyback from Bengen. Not really necessary, and it will be a queue for NIGMA Galaxy to bail.
Ranger.
Yeah, after you get the Scotty, you don't really need any more defensive items. Bengen needs to be careful. He bought back. They're going to be taking down Vision, but... well, he does lose his life. Snowball, Shackle Shot, and with the Glacier, he might kill both of them. The Terrorize Miracle is back! The GOAT of Dota still has it, Omar. He gets a double kill, but we all know who made all of that possible. And now they're chasing for more. They're gonna be utilizing this to come over, going through the Twin Gates, and another Shackle Shot. It always connects on two people. Ulnit nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Sumail is there as well. Ulnit will try to turn everybody to stone. The Stone Gaze will slowly expire. He does turn two of them. No Manta to dodge. He did have the Manta and didn't want to use it. Maybe he thinks he can still fight. There will be Rubik coming back in 5 seconds, but he's all alone. Another Shackle Shot. He will not be moving an inch. Without mana, you're not tanky enough. And they do finish him off. A full 5-man wipe. NIGMA. They catch one after the other, and MOUZ just didn't expect that much speed. Way too deep. He needs to be focused more on saving people. And who's gonna save Ulnit? They know that he's alone. They've seen some heroes on the top lane. MOUZ just leave their carry to die. He will be using the Stone Gaze, but I don't know with what kind of scenario you get out of here alive. It really won't happen.
Oh no, they are starting to crumble here. NIGMA, waste TP.
Dark Willow TP'd first.
Here, too.
Oh, it's gonna be a long TP for Miracle. Echo Stomp. Again, Manta dodge. Ulnit. Well, he's doing it perfectly. Burrow Strike. Hoof Stomp. Not used. Ulnit runs away. Shackle Shot connects, but there's a Snowball save. Walrus Punch. Terrorize onto the two of them with the Earth Splitter. They're just all together. Megan is still alive. The Cursed Crown as well. Stolen double edge. That's not a thing you want to have. And Sumail, he starts shaking the earth, and MOUZ, they don't have anything to stand on. Narman will get 1 kill, but it is just such a small prize. Only a consolation one for MOUZ, who have lost 4. Waiting for the snowball and then always having a response afterwards. NIGMA Galaxy know exactly what they need to do, and they found the Storm. He doesn't have the BKB, and very soon he won't have his life unless he gets saved by the Snowball and the Drinking Buddies. He does get onto the high ground. Who's the GOAT now? Miracle? Well, it says get down immediately from there, and exactly what Supreme is gonna do. Miracle, he gets Bengen.
Just goes to show the mentality you have in this game, right? You just want to push wave. I mean, what if you get Burrow Strike from Fog and dies?
That is true. Well, Bengen will get Hoof Stomp in. It seems that you're already deep in the dumpster, epicenter. He did get scouted by the Rubik, so sure, he's just gonna kill him.
Well, that's alright, still landed all of the spells, gets the kill.
About mobility. Meanwhile, top lane, they have already found the Timbersaw. Let's see if they can keep him in place long enough. Echo Stomp does get the connection. There's the pipe that you wanted to see. Earth Splitter will be splitting his wig, and well, does die right afterwards.
But
you just hunt.
Yeah, well, like Bengen, maybe you just hunt that one.
Look at Supreme. We'll go for Miracle. Pulls him in. There is a BKB. You still need another stun. He'll pop the BKB. What was stolen? It's a Wind Run. Terrorize onto the two of them, as well as the Hoof Stomp. And now, with the Whirlwind, the Spore Medusa is just taking way too much damage. Miracle gets a double kill. The rest of MOUZ, they just have to bail. Supreme will do the most that is in his power, and that is cut the creep wave. But NIGMA are going to be looking towards the mid lane.
Yeah, they have a creep wave there. That's a catapult wave on top of it. No buyback on the Medusa. Even without Aegis, NIGMA seem to be getting closer and closer to game number 1. You know, it was not a stomp, because for the first 15 minutes of the game, we could say that MOUZ was actually in control. But when it mattered, it's been all NIGMA. MOUZ unable to muster a defense.
It doesn't look too deep. They just go in onto force. They assert their dominance once again in the enemy base. It does look like the tower will fall.
But the Axeman is close for Sumail. Once he gets that with the Shiva's Guard, the amount of damage he's going to be outputting is absolutely crazy. And
He's just going to be
will
stinging
force
anybody.
Roche. We will hear the sound eventually.
There it is. Gonna get the Ags. There's the Burrow Strike. Omar.
Okay, there's a big one. No buyback.
Well, let's see. Can they go for more? That's the real question, MOUZ. Or just go into the Roche pit. And they want to force out this fight.
Alright, Sumail. Good
Hussar?
position. You cannot allow him to blink.
He wants to, but he can't. What a usage of the illusion still. Supreme gets close to him. He says, kill me, kill me. I know you can't blink. And Norman goes in as well. They just all want to die by the hand of the king. And it will be Bengan gone as well. They will be taking out Sumail. This isn't too bad for MOUZ, especially with the buybacks. Maybe they can finally bring down Miracle. Where's the damage? There it is. Force finds him in the trees. And the stomp from the Elder Titan. A bit too late to save his buddy. They're going to be trying to find GH. Not going to be happening. Does he have an Aghanim Scepter? Or just a BKB? There are some Yule Scepters on the other side. Mainly is the Sand King that's probably going to be purging it off. But still, it is a big defensive item to have on the side of MOUZ, and it does allow your Timbersaw to just go super aggressively to find the enemies.
Looks like the Centra's going for a full-on.
That's a nice terrorize. And Noob going in, gets the hoof stomp up onto the two of them. Saved Omar for a second. Epicenter this time around. Gonna be doing so much damage to the poor Timbersaw and does leave Ulnit all alone. Bengan is in the vicinity. They're probably gonna kill him first. TP in from the Elder Titan. Ulnit is gonna try to turn everybody to stone, but the Echo Stomp without his Manta, nothing to allow him to dodge it. And you don't have a BKB. You will lose the Aegis. Storm is thinking about zipping in. Do you leave him? Do you fight? Can you allow your carry to just die? And, well, it's not about the question if you can. You have to. At this point, he is all alone. He will lose his life. His thing, maybe he can kill the courier as well. Goodbye TPs. Miracle cannot get back to the base, but he is already in the base. The one that he wants to be in.
Yeah. Let's hope this is not a Cloud9 moment, but looking at the towers here, it doesn't really seem like NIGMA needs to go back, as you said, and they're gonna go for more. No wages, no problem.
Without the Medusa, it's like half of the net worth of MOUZ. Doesn't exist.
Not really that high, let's be honest.
I feel the problem is your
What is
hero.
half of one? It's 0.5 if you're into a chat. Well, this is going to be a second lane of barracks here. They do not have Glyph on MOUZ, so this is just two sets of free barracks.
Yep, now you can just focus on the bottom lane, that tier 2.
That pipe is just not gonna cut it. It has not been cutting it for a while now. Oh. By Yasha on the Sand King even. That's a fast lobster.
Insane. Insane amount of damage. Let's say going in. Supreme zips out. They will be finding the Timbersaw. This is the tankiest hero that you have. MOUZ going in. Supreme just gets demolished from just a couple of hits. Only pops the BKB and is trying to stand his ground, doing minuscule damage to the enemies. And NIGMA are gonna be thinking, oh no, well, they're still gonna be going in. Arman, he does have his Burrow Strike. Snowball saved there for a second, but ultimately all of your heroes would die, and that will be game 1 for NIGMA Galaxy. Very solid performance. It did take them some time, but after minute 20 basically, it was kind of written in stone who's gonna be taking this game.
You have the Pangolier as well.
Sure, I like it. I liked it even earlier in the draft. I'd be fine with it, but they go for the Earth Spirit. So it is going to be Sumail's hero that does get last pick. This is a pretty decent one, right? Because Puck doesn't necessarily like laning versus tanky, strong right-click heroes in the lane. So Sumail is going to have a decent lane. Only bad because the physical damage on the other side is kind of low. But you're still okay with having some extra armor.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. It allows you to farm a bit faster as well, because this hero Definitely not the fastest farmer past the laning stage as Force.
Oh, he's gonna be fine. It's gonna be Miracle that is in trouble. Has a Healing Lotus. Okay, they're just baiting. They have the right clicks quite high there with the Drinking Buddies. Miracle hiding in the trees. Nice power shot through both of them. Narman is super low. Force as well. And Miracle is gonna be the one standing his ground, getting a double kill. MOUZ getting ahead of themselves. Ooh. And GH will just deny himself. He will be dead for 26 seconds, which will allow Miracle to farm everything in the lane.
What an amazing bait. And those power shots he landed. Two power shots on two heroes as they find Own It. This is just gone.
Yep, this is what we've been talking about. Samael in his rotations early on. He didn't do that great versus the puck, but the Magnetize is now available. They want Bang and that beautiful roll. He gets himself a double. Double on Miracle, double on Samael. Wow, it is 4,000 strong in Belgrade. That boom DACHA from the 24th to the 26th of October. As a roll, this time around, it does not connect. Samael going forward, Dolnet might be in some trouble. He does have 10-1 charges. There's going to be a snowball onto the two of them, and Miracle is here as well. NIGMA have brought 5 heroes. You just don't have enough to bring. The puck will be there. Double coil, but where's the damage? If you do not have all of your heroes here, and even with all of them, you do not contribute all that much early on. NIGMA Galaxy will get 2, and MOUZ have absolutely no response to this.
Heal hero, and it's only level 4. In no way, shape, or form.
Yeah. He's gonna be charging up the epicenter, and the snowball completely dodges that damage. Samael is away just from afar. Okay, the Tusk gonna be taking a bit of a beating, and they have the repel, so Force is gonna be okay. Maybe you've gone too far. You didn't have enough to finish him off. You did fight around the Sand King. He doesn't need to have the blink. If you go into his face, that's gonna be a 2-for-1. Samael dying is the big deal. This will allow the puck.
Maybe the move is to actually farm until Witchblade, and then you actually make an aggressive move. That said, though, there's an Orchid on the Pango. It is actually flying out, and this is one thing about this.
They got Samael's Drinking Buddies, however, they knew that this was coming, but they will pull them into the brambles, and there's the Terrorize that we talked about. Mortimer's Kisses from afar. Force isn't taking all that much damage. Miracle goes in. Now you're going to be taking a lot of damage. Still gets into the tower and will be safe. It is a win for MOUZ. NIGMA Galaxy don't get anything in return.
Get towers relatively fast, but when you win a mid-game fight with Morphling, you can easily take 2 towers and barracks. Especially considering there's gonna be some...
what a play! Okay, NIGMA Galaxy are just using their spells way too good. Roll in, kick back into a silence.
Alright.
B bottom. Bangan is solo pushing. That's not gonna work out, my friend. Uses the repel. We'll try to fight. The rest of the team is here. Samael has that blade mail that we talked about. Gonna be fed a cookie, and it does seem that it is gonna be giving him the fortitude to move forward even more this time around. Epicenter really not gonna be doing that much, and Supreme has to run. Nothing he can deliver to this fight no longer. That connected. That was a dead Morphling 100%. As now they're gonna be looking towards the Sand King. Doesn't have his Yules just yet. Very nice cookie users to even dodge that Terrorize, but Force does live through it all in the end. Well, roll in. Nice Shadow Realm coming out just in time. The slows are there, and there will be another roll to make sure that Narman cannot escape. Miracle will be given a kill. Get him while they're still here. They're pretty cheap, and it is a very nice venue as the fighting will continue. Samael gonna be going onto their poor Omni Knight, who will not be getting out the rolling boulder stun. They're happy with it. Saving their carry was the main objective of that move.
That's really unfortunate, right?
Oh, Morphling gone. Just gone. They caught him with the cookie, and he didn't start morphing into strength.
Miracle gets the Aegis, and in fact, Supreme is under vision. The Sentry will find a ward.
Not for long. Fine. We'll find some mail, doing some damage to him. The blade mail was used. Coil won't be broken. The brambles are going to be saving him from it as Puck removes the silence and then gets the kill on his mid lane counterpart. Narman taking out to the Magnetize, and one more hit will kill him. It's going to be the snowball plus the uppercut punch. As Puck still running away, TP out. Supreme will be safe. Gleipnir into the trees, and he is out just in the nick of time.
I wouldn't necessarily say so. I'm seeing a lot of less just because can disassemble it for Satanic, as that it is going to be a dead Samael.
This is one thing that we haven't talked about. The Morphling turning into an Earth Spirit. It's one of the best heroes to turn into, because Morphling...
back into this game, at least slightly, and with the smoke they are looking for more.
Nope. Well, let's see if you can go through that shield room with the terrorize. He gets the silence of double shield crash there. So you're gonna be going through that very, very hard. And he gets given a healing lotus. He's still alive. Will be able to survive. Narman is the one that falls. The rest of MOUZ have to run away. They've used everything they had. That shield rune making a huge difference. Miracle coming forward. Beautiful power shot on the money. And Bengen without his repel is going to be taken out. No, nice blink burrow strike onto the two of them. The Glaper and the Silence magnetize as well. Now Force is going to be in so much trouble as well. Miracle needs to move away from him. They've lost the puck and now they're going to be losing Force as well. Getting close to him. The Sandstorm isn't enough damage to bring down this Wind Ranger, though. It was only the Aegis, even if you manage to do it. And that is going to be 4 heroes down.
About it, but it's very close.
Okay, they're going towards the top lane. Olnit, he is getting away from the death camp. Nope. He's staying there longer. Sumail rolling in. Misses on it barely. Turns him to stone. And now waveform away.
Okay, missed the cookie.
How did he roll through the Earth Spirit there? Okay, Sumail not getting in front of him in time. So now we're going to be seeing 2 rolling people. As Sumail maybe have gone too far. Here comes the help with the pipe. So Sumail won't be taking all that much damage. Nice heals from the Sand King. He's going to be surviving super long. And you don't have your Enchant Remnant to turn yourself into it. But still, let's see how this fight will go. Miracle in the backlines has found the supports. There's no more help for the cores. But you did take down 2 of the heroes. Olnit will get caught. Still has the waveform and the Manta. So he has some ways to keep himself alive. The chase of NIGMA, however, is very, very powerful. And the
Manta
shards
to the other
are
side?
perfect. Oh, let's see. Manta, he doesn't even use it. Gets shackle shotted to a creep. Their damage output isn't that high. He's gonna get Gleipnir right after it. No chance to waveform and no chance to survive. Miracle is beyond godlike. Still yet to die in this game too.
NIGMA is so much further ahead from MOUZ, but we could see signs of life, signs of hope, right? The Morphling actually surviving.
There's no BKB. He's gone.
Oh boy.
Very nice.
Oh, okay. That is 1,010 gold. Plus 597. That's and actually the Omni Knight getting all of that. That's huge. That's 20% of his net worth.
Well, they are gonna be warding, so they want to take it. Rolling Thunder, the smoke has broken, going forward. Curse Crown is there. Sumail gonna be rolling in. Does get stunned up mid-roll. And he does dodge it by that. Mortimer's Kiss is Narman still alive, not for long. Rolling Thunder still going strong. Supreme gonna be going for the Tusk, trying to finish him off. Not gonna be happening, not just yet. Buyback, they come out from the Dark Willow. They want to fight Force. There isn't gonna be taking all that much damage. Shackle Shot, they want Bengen dead. And he's gonna be surviving through it all with his ulti. But they are gonna be starting to overwhelm this fight. Shackle Shot onto the Morphling, did get the Morph off. Terrorize, gonna be connecting on Miracle. There's the Curse Crown. He needs to get out right now. The Curse Crown connects onto the 2 cores. Ultimate is in, but his damage really isn't that high. Very nice burrow strike. And Puck has been silenced. He needs to blink away. Miracle surviving through it all. Olnit very much low. There's the silence. And finally, they're going to be bringing down this Wind Ranger. Dies to the Witchblade damage. Supreme still going in. AD on him. Curse Crown noob. Not going to be allowed to get out. They will use the Yules. He might dodge the Curse Crown because of it, but he will still go down. It will be a 4 for 4. But MOUZ did buy 2 of their heroes. So in the end, NIGMA Galaxy gold-wise are okay with that.
Here and MOUZ is more comfortable in the fights. I mean, dude, this is a 1k gold lead.
Nope,
Despite
not even that.
the dominance, MOUZ has been incredibly resilient in this series.
Looking very good, and now the Puck has the Parasma, so his damage output has skyrocketed, and MOUZ are going in. 2 of their heroes aren't smoked. Sumail gets the silence. Sand King has been caught, and if you kill the Tusk, it is a big deal. He doesn't have a buyback. Now there's not going to be any saves. Where's the Guardian Angel? Force might need some help. Not going to be happening. Bengen next on the menu. There's the Guardian Angel and the repel. You guys to give the burrow strike onto the 3 of them with a fallout call. This is it for NIGMA. They get demolished by MOUZ, who are definitely not going to allow themselves to be beaten in this series easy. They beat OG today, and another legendary team from DOTA is being beaten by them in Game 2 here in this Grand Finals. This is the thing. If you stick together for a long period of time, you get much better as a team.
Well, I try to stick together with my friends, and we just... Oh, wait a second here. Drinking buddies, is it enough? BKB being forced?
Okay, that's too deep. You're in tier 4
no!
zone. He might need some help. But can they do anything to the Morphling? He just BKB and run himself away. They've already lost GH. He just turns into a rock and rolls himself out. Let's go. Do you go high ground here with the Aegis, even without the BKB? Doesn't look like they're considering it. Yeah, they're committing roll in, but the rolling thunder immediately stops it. There's the Terrorize. It does look like Sumail will be losing his life. No buyback. What was he thinking doing that without the BKB?
You don't have any BKBs now. This is a disaster.
And you're going for noob roll up. He's gonna protect himself for now. Let's see just how much damage he does. He has to morph solidly into strength because he's low, and Narman has been caught by those shards, but they just have everything they need in force. He can just posture aggressively as much as he wants. They don't have the damage to kill him. Oh, the burrow strike once again. Force is not only damage, he's also catching the call onto the three of them. You have no BKBs. You're gonna get annihilated and drowned by this morphling. A tsunami is coming to overtake your base. Enigma Galaxy, they just were not prepared.
Damn. Enigma, they were bold. They were very cheeky the whole series, but then one mistake is all MOUZ needs to come back so strong. And this is gonna be at least 2 lanes. 40 seconds though, Miracle. There's a tier 2 tower bottom, right? The game is not over, but we went from like Nigma getting kills literally every minute and the gold lead never changing, and finally it's... Oh yeah, they want the glyph and they want the series.
Well, Sumail found again, pulled by the Waning Rift and taken out. He just can't finish his BKB, and he doesn't even have a buyback.
Is this over? This might be over.
Let's see. 7 seconds. Miracle will be back, but he doesn't have his Daedalus. And there's an Aghanim Scepter on the puck.
Morphling can just right-click.
Why not? There's the stun going in. GH, he wants to put his body in front, rolling thunder forward noob. He needs to create enough chaos here. And again, in the back lines, everybody gets caught. They will buy back on the Tusk this time around. GH does have it on it. His hero, his model is bugged, but he knows exactly what he needs to do, and that is go for the throne. Snowball forward in the other side. Miracle has been caught. He's going to pop the BKB with the whirlwind going forward. And let's see if he can do enough. Olnet is focusing on the throne. Maybe you've gone too far. Shackle shot onto the 2 of them. You lost the Morphling once. He still has another life. Supreme with the coil doing way too much damage with that Aghanim Scepter. They are gonna be living through it all. MOUZ and Enigma Galaxy are not gonna be so lucky. We've got a series on our hand, Bowie. He is killing you. I don't know. I have to say I really like MOUZ draft. I think there's some merit to it. This is a draft with which you can overextend, with which you can easily make mistakes. It's gonna cost you the game, but in general, when played perfectly, this is hard to deal with.
There we go. Weaver for Miracle. Mid Shadow Fiend. We don't get the anti-mage, but still pretty hype. We have not seen this Magic Shadow Fiend for a while.
For GH here, right? Because Miracle is probably not going to die. Let's see, and they got him. Well, if you started off with the first blood on Supreme, that might be a way to help you in the mid lane, and I'm not even sure that the Dragon Knight loses all that much any longer in any of the matchups, because I've been surprised, Bowie.
Like, littering away as they actually get some decent shards, but yeah, way too fast. There's no way you're getting on top of GH.
He just moves, doesn't care. Both of the heroes are gonna get connected on with the bugs. They will remove them, but a lot of armor was already lost. Now the snowball forward, and GH this time around, has he gone too far? The movement speed is there. Narman, where are the shards? He's gonna get them. That's why he's chasing. He knows the deluge slow doesn't matter.
Miracle's
another
low.
connection. Miracle is also in some trouble. He does have the Shikuchi. Wanted to get those hits onto Force. Not gonna be happening, but he's also not gonna be farming underneath the tower. Force.
As the Tusk Darks here.
The best hero of theirs to react to the dives is definitely this Dark Willow. So
good vacuum.
Yeah, perfect one into the shard. Jace gets pulled back. They're losing a solid amount of armor because of the bugs, and they will be taking out GH. So Force quite happy with that. Now they're going to be dealing with the Swarm. Miracle so needs to be careful. 9-1 charges in the Healing Lotus. So really not...
Without the first blood, Sumail would be pretty much where he is, as they are now forcing this tower and not a defense being mounted.
Bengen is there, TPing in from the Tusk. GH looks very much dead. The Maledict will kill him. It is a level 1 Maledict, but the damage has already been done. Shards, quite nice. Drinking Buddies being used. Hoof Stomp is there. He needs to be careful. But Miracle does join in on the fight, going through the Twin Gate. Doesn't really do all that much damage himself, and all the bugs are gone. Even Samael will come over again. NIGMA Galaxy, they want to be bringing all 5 of their heroes' career. Will survive for now. Bengen doesn't allow his little buddy to die just yet. They did manage to get him out of a bad position, so now even if Narman dies, it's really not that big of a deal. He tried to go with the drinking buddies, only didn't want to get too close, however, from this team.
Yeah, this is looking...
Old Miracle. No ball. Vacuum. Does look like he's gonna be fine. Uppercut punch. He does have level 6. Doesn't get it off. They wait for the time lapse. Maybe could have killed him. It is gonna be used now on Omar, who's just dying to the Iron Shell. Narman doesn't have 104. Still alive. Oh, I can't believe that GH really wants him dead. Doesn't have the move speed to get towards him. And Bengen, he's going to be going for Miracle. Miracle is going to be going down Ulnit with a Lucid. It finishes him off. And now GH has gone too far. MOUZ, again, they're doing so well. Ulnit is coming. He knows that he was being hunted, but he wants the kills as well. Not going to be allowed because Supreme gets it earlier. Once again, MOUZ are the ones in control, and this time around much earlier on in the game. He's going to be there in like 500 gold. I mean, Force is farming extremely fast. And look at Bengen's positioning. When you have the green, you don't really care. Is he out? Okay, just use it. Yeah, kill him.
Still, that is a 3-minute cooldown here being used for a support kill. When you have to move 4 heroes, it is not ideal.
Feel like they can do it, but there is a sleep available. Somebody needs to go out. Somebody needs to shut the mouth of GH, because if he sings, it's gonna be a problem. And they do get the Aegis beforehand. Now running in with the center, he might be the one in trouble, even with the Blade Mill Terrorizer. No way. It does keep them at bay.
With the Requiem.
They have a snowball. Yeah, there it is. So it doesn't really do all that much. Only just walks back and goes in. The Glaives are gonna start bouncing. You're too deep. You're inside of a wall. And your head will be broken on it. GH is the only one who gets out. MOUZ are now in full control. They even retain the Aegis. Nobody else was there, right? It was only the Dragonite that caught him. And just does more than enough damage. The Vacuum noob is gonna be standing there waiting for death. Miracle, he says, maybe it's a good bait. Going for the Dragonite. They're trying to finish him off, but Supreme is not taking any damage. The Bedlam, it only tickles him. Also, the Cascade is amazing. They have the Maledict onto 2 heroes, and now they're gonna be focusing on Noob yet again. Also,
no time lapse.
You don't have the time lapse. You can't turn back time, and you would like it to turn back to the draft, because that's where MOUZ got a huge advantage. Maybe to that Roche would be good enough, but at this moment with a 10k gold lead, they are in full control, Bowie.
Lead all of the aura items. If NIGMA is taking this fight, they're gonna have to wrap around. They're gonna have to do some miracles as they jump on it. Oh, look at that wall, though.
They vacuum into all of them, and now you cannot escape. There's the shards with the wall. Buyback on Samael. Miracle, he still has his time lapse in the Glacier, but you did no damage. You basically did nothing to your enemy.
It did not tickle. You have so many auras. You have the protection of the Tusk. How are you ever killing this Luna? Sure, it doesn't have an Aegis, but it's... You need way more than that to get this kill, and this is gonna be the first line of Barracks. Yeah. There's no way you're stopping this.
You can't get close. You can't get close versus a Luna. When she enters your base and the glaives start bouncing, that is when the real trouble starts. They get the melee racks just before the... Okay, you're already out of this one?
I mean, do you bend the Witch Doctor? That's just the question I want to make. Because, like, Bengen is making an argument for this guy, man.
What is it, 5-0 after this game? Yeah, I mean, you have to. You ban it in the first and second game, didn't help. Well, that's the stun. Terrorizes while they're trying to kill the man. The mech comes out, he gets the Manta and the BKB off. He'll be fine, and now you're again inside of the wall, all clumped up together. At least you will die as friends, NIGMA Galaxy, but you will not go to the land that easily, because there is...
With everyone, but maybe if you want to go a different route.
Mars is in the pool. I don't necessarily like him. In the arena, you're still going to lose the fight. They go Timber. Yep. And that is the first more aggressive play that we see. Another hero is also low on the map. Omar, did you go too far? He does have a bushwhack, so Bengen can't kill him. But you're going to be looking towards the Luna, and he just dies. No sense. Force doing relatively well in this lane. I mean, everybody's farming okay-ish, as Omar will be going down. This Luna might not have as many CS, but getting kills on Omar is definitely going to help. Of all time, we all know just how dominant Miracle was, but he doesn't feel at all dominant in this series.
Yeah, it wasn't And, you know, I don't want to really put it on Miracle or anyone. I think he has been just
God Supreme.
a little...
Gone. Bengen could be next on the menu. He does have his mirror image, so maybe he can dodge the burrow strike. Not gonna be happening. He thought he could do it, so didn't go for it earlier. And they even found Norman. The 3-bounce trick shot, almost getting them a bonus.
Pretty cool, right? He has a lot of experience. We have teams these days that have like 2-3 coaches. And I'm sure all of his expertise would be of great value to Sumail.
Well, he just turns around and gets a kill. He might die because of that kill. Supreme still can't get close. Narman also took quite a lot of damage. The burrow strike is ready, and it will be a little bit too short from Sumail. Supreme doesn't really have all that much mana. The supports are chasing for him, and the 3-bounce trick shot slows him down. They get the right clicks away as well. So NIGMA Galaxy, they are starting to hit their stride. Yep, nicely done. GH. Get slowed down. The Echo Stomp. Slowed down Omar in the mid lane. Supreme. Very nice cut of the tree there. Nicely done. But here comes the boat. Supreme will dodge it. It's all just in the nick of time. Force still alive there. Has been chased down quite a long time and does get a TP away in time. Sumail, no burrow strike, and it is only level 1, so really the range wasn't there.
Yeah, apparently it was super normal.
Okay, I don't think that's the case here, but Noob, gonna get pulled in. He does have the Admiral's Drum, and you're just gonna be pulling in the Luna. Yeah, go for me. Thank you. I wanted this to happen, and it is just gonna be all that going down. I think the damage problems of MOUZ are becoming quite apparent here, Bowie.
Still pressure being applied, even if they're not taking the towers, because their heroes are pretty garbage at that. But finally, Miracle shows up.
The pipe is done.
Force. Oh, yeah.
Sleep. He still hasn't popped it. He's baiting. Arrow. Okay, they didn't start, but he does connect on Miracle. So he cannot help it. They already destroyed Sumail. So that's going to be a 2-second arrow. And now they're trying to kill him. He does have the Stone Gaze available. Not using it just yet. The boat is coming. But what a dodge from Force. He knows exactly how he needs to play to not get caught by it. Now go in from Supreme. Noob, he does have his Blade Mill. Not an easy target, but they're going to be reeling him in. Pulling in the Kukaku. Has been arrowed. Also, Ulnit is doing quite a lot of damage with Miracle going forward with his ulti. Meanwhile, in the backlines, GH has been caught as well, and Miracle very low mana. He needs to escape. He needs to escape now. Well, the Sand King is back, so MOUZ will decide it is no longer worth it to chase. But once again, they're the ones that win the fight, and they are back, Bowie. Once again, they are back.
Can be done 3 times in a row, though. Seems a bit too consistent as Bengen.
He's fine with the Glimmer Cape, and it is going to be Sumail that's in trouble. Dodges on the Bushwhack, heals at the perfect time, so he doesn't get arrowed. They're still going in. They want Sumail dead, and they're going to be deleting him. The chase is on. Echo Stomp. A very sleepy 2 teams, right? I think it's getting a little bit too late, but GH will be putting MOUZ to sleep this time around. It is taking a decent amount of damage from the Blade Mail as well, and there's a lot of AoE, and maybe if he's given that, it's a big deal. Well, they're going to take him out. Shard really isn't going to help you in this situation. Sharpshooter to end his life, and right in front of the Roche pit. Now the question is, do they feel confident going there? Their lineup isn't the fastest. Be baiting here on the side now. I think it's quite easy for MOUZ to read what's going on. Arman doesn't get stunned up. Sumail instantly blinks away. Very smart, but it does leave Omar all alone. They're going to be going for Sumail. They understand that he is the important one. What a Stone Gaze just stops this Timber Saw. He has an Aghanim Scepter. Yeah, they get the Yules to stop it, and he gets himself away. The Epicenter does nothing, and Luna goes into that one. The sleep is there. Already used a lot of your spells, and what a snipe from Force. You no longer have the Sand King Golden. He's just bouncing around with those blades. He has to be careful on that Blade Mail. Noob is dropping low, and Force wants to finish him off. He's gonna be trying to survive for a long period of time. Not gonna be happening even with the Echo Stomp, and Force is still gonna be going in. He's ready to cut them all down, just like the trees that they're surrounded with. NIGMA Galaxy have lost 4. Miracle, he has 2 lives, but no use for them at all because he has no friends. Him down, only trying to get vision there with Luna. It is nighttime, but NIGMA Galaxy are far enough away. Supreme on the high ground, found Sumail, pulling him in. Get the king. If you get the king, his servants, they really won't be able to do all that much. Sumail, even with the Bloodstone, he will not be healing nearly enough, and there will be an ensnare on Noob.
They want Miracle.
They want more. You're right. They found everyone. Okay, GH out of that one. The arrow does connect, and he's gonna be stunned for 5 seconds. The Echo Stomp, it does put them to sleep, 3 of them, but Supreme is still in, so they're gonna be waking up fairly soon. Miracle, he is trying to fight everybody, but left all alone. This time around, the snake will not live. They will cut off his head and make sure that only the position 5 survives. GH unable to save his laning buddy, unable to do anything for his team, and MOUZ are 15k gold ahead. They are this close, Bowie, so close to going to Belgrade, to going to the LAN.
The boat, and you either song or wait it out, or you just chase the Miracle.
We need a
Oh,
good
the arrow lands.
It did land, and he's losing all of his mana. Very soon he's gonna be losing all of his HP. He's just dying. The great healing Lotus. He's fine.
PH God. This could have been, I mean, this could have been huge, and they
But
get
they're
another.
Not done. Supreme doesn't have all that much mana. Needs to be careful. Omar is taking a lot of damage. Their splitter doesn't really do all that much. The problem is that Force is way too tanky. Sumail is charging up the epicenter. He doesn't know who to go for. Should I go for Force? No, he's too strong. The arrow did connect. Now trying to go for the Luna, but instantly the sleep every single time Bengen is ready. He doesn't even want to risk it. They know they're winning this fight anyways, but still wants to do everything perfectly. Bengen now with an invis. They don't see him. They don't have the support. They don't have the vision, but they are gonna get caught anyways. Do you have any more greater healing Lotus? Any more flowers to give for this guy, only to put on Miracle's grave, because he's going into the ground as NIGMA Galaxy are buying back on their 2 cores to get slaughtered once again. Force is doing whatever the hell he wants. These are not your tier 4 towers. This is not your base.
They have a tier 2 in the mid lane. That's the saving grace of NIGMA here. But what if they poke tier 4s? How confident is MOUZ here? They could just disengage and get Aegis. How confident? They've been very clinical here with the way they applied pressure. You could just leave, and it looks like that's what they're gonna do. Immortal Faith, team fights. They definitely outplayed NIGMA and outspoke.
No song at the moment, so this is your best bet. The thing is that Force is just way too strong, and also they will be finding Omar. Can't do much about it. He's still alive. Well, not for long. The Storm will be finishing him off, and Force is just 1 versus 4. He doesn't care. Nobody can stop him. Sure, he didn't kill anybody just yet, but that's gonna change.
With the tip. This is a disaster. This could be over.
It's not could be over. It's over. There's absolutely no chance. I have to say, MOUZ didn't even do all that perfect in that fight. They're just that many times stronger.
They were so hectic, right? The heroes were all separated from NIGMA. They couldn't really play together as a unit, whereas MOUZ, they were in great position. They had... They were just forcing this Roche. They instantly get out. They knew that NIGMA was not showing in the lanes, and own it. There we go.
Look at him.
Abused, destroyed in every laning stage, but he had the backup of his team. He had, I mean, Force and the supports, man. You gotta give it to them. That was, you know, they might be the new set of supports that we're gonna be seeing praised in all of these lands, because they played goddamn well this series.
Perfect. All 3 of your cores are dead. NIGMA Galaxy, I think they're aware. They just don't want to admit it just yet. Even protecting Yulnit. They are doing everything. GG. Good luck further. They're gonna be wishing all the best to MOUZ. We wish them the best.